Oh, is my thing on? Oh, I lost my Gannett. Uh, oh, why am I so tiny? I don't want to be tiny in the corner. Oh, boo. I'm tiny in the corner. Shoot. Alright. I gotta be. Oh, I need my green screen. Is that better? I got a funny for you guys. I couldn't. So Rob can't get his stupid thing going. I gotta show you this. Somebody thinks they're punishing me. Oh, how cute. Oh, how cute. You think you're punishing me? Please Google Please Google Please Google blackmail. And oh, cry about it. Cry about how bad you failed. Bad you failed. Somebody's blackmailing me. It's hilarious. I don't know what to do. So this is the stalker that I've had for 2 years. Remember the Snyder thing, where I thought I had some friends on YouTube, and I, called Snyder out for attacking these people that aren't my friends. So no, it's okay. They're not my friends. So they don't know how to blackmail. They don't know how to blackmail. This is precious. This is precious. So this is a bot account, by the way. This is a bot account that's just made now, right? Or today. This person not only thinks that I'm somehow upset by that Snyder. So I railed on Snyder because he called all the usual idiots the alt-right, right? And who cares about him? He's all bots, right? What's up? Somebody's blackmailing me, but they forgot to ask me for money. I've been oh God, I'm an idiot. I am such a dum. Like here, like I've been annoyed. I've been annoyed by this stuff, and like I've not let this stuff really, like bother me in a while. I had been annoyed by it, a couple years ago, because I was like so concerned with what people thought all the damn time, and as you can see, do it. Who's the slander? Spills the tea. I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. But the thing is, you gotta try harder to blackmail me. It's like, if you're trying to blackmail me, so here's the thing. If you want to blackmail me, don't post the thing you want to get money out of me. Is that what I don't think they want money. Because he doesn't want money. He wants to punish me for something. I don't know what. For not caring about some idiot director's kid. Oh, I'm never going to care about their kid. That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. Not going to be a thing. You can't really hold something over my head that's not going to really bother. I do miss having that good hair color, though. Because that was like some really good Colorado water. We got really bad water out here. No, they don't know how blackmail works, or that it's a crime. But thank you so much for admitting it live that this person is trying to. Now, so this person's been making accounts for at least the past 2 years, at least since this came out in 2021, right? When did it all kind of kiss Zack Snyder's butt? And so Jeremy Griggs from Geeks and Gamers. I guess some people like Tom from Midnight's Edge and all these assholes were doing something to try and suck Zack Snyder's dick or kiss his ass or something to get access to him way back then. I had no idea because 2020 just happened. COVID just happened. I had just spent the year kind of being nuts on my own, and like everybody did in 2020, right? Everybody had spent the year being nuts. Rob and I had spent 2020 mostly playing Saints Row and, being scared that the world is going to end, because as you do, right? As you do. So this guy, or guy or girl or whatever it is, it might even be somebody from the Discovery era, from like 2018 who I honked off back then. But this person seems to think that I want this hit. Well, no, I took it down because a lot of people yelled at me because they were saying, the Midnight's Edge people were saying, hey, Rob can't have anything to do with you because you were too hard on Zack Snyder because he called everybody alt-right. And nobody disclosed this then at the time, but here's what happened. They were all trying to, the Friday Night Tights people and that sort of side of the internet were all trying to get Zack Snyder as his number in their phone, right? In their cell phone. And to be buddies, to have influence, to hang out, to stick their finger up his butt and give him a reach around for all I know. Probably. But the issue is that they all kind of got mad at me because I was a little too harsh on this. Let's hear what I had to say.
Hanging is one thing, and then automatically they think you are. So, Father of the Year, Zack Snyder here.
Oh,
yes,
Father of the Year, Zack Snyder.
One,
I forgot about that one. That was a good one. Father of the Year, Zack Snyder, who spent more time on his movies than he did with his kid, and if he has some regrets about that, then that's on him, and I don't give a flippity flip. So that's where I was at 2 years ago. Get over it. It was 2 years ago. I don't care anymore. So that's where I was then. I'm not going to apologize for it because that was 2 years ago. Okay, so can we get that out of the way? Snyder Cut sucks. His movies are bad. He spent more time on his movies. He neglected his kid, and that might have contributed. That's for him to deal with, not for me. I don't have a dog in the fight. What else did I say?
Deserves it. He deserves it. He deserves to have a stuck into it and twisted just a little bit deeper. Metaphorically, of course, not literally, not an actual one. Just with
I don't even remember what I said there. So I censored whatever it was for effect because I thought it'd be funnier. So he deserves to have what? Somebody upset with him. I don't know, because I saw how hurt all these people were. Now that I'm looking at it, like, these people haven't really done anything for me in the past 2 years. So I overreacted. In defense of these people. Is that okay to say? I overreacted in defense of people. I will not defend people I don't know on the internet in the future in such a manner. I promise I will never. Since when are the right embracing SJW tactics? I don't know. Well, I don't know who this is. Well, this has been somebody on my butt since this happened. Probably since before this happened. They've been attacking me with the Brie Larson stuff. They've been all this stuff. So, the right's been the SJWs for a while. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Did you see how much they canceled that one girl who was like the groupie chick? I have such shiny. Here. This is what we're doing. I'm getting powder because they're taking away the shine. Okay, I do care. I do care about my appearance. I don't want to be super shiny, and I don't like that freckle that looks like a zit. I don't like that zit that looks like a freckle. I don't like that freckle that looks like a zit. But no, so they do these SJW tags. They were, so the Midnight's Edge people said Rob couldn't have anything to do with me because of this, even though, well. And I think that was all in the grand scheme of things because they knew that Rob was paying a lot more attention to politics than I think they wanted anybody to be aware of, because he would come in and expose a lot of the grift. Hey, Rob, come here. So they've been embracing the SJW tactics for a couple of years, like the Geeks and Gamers and the Friday Night Tights and stuff people. So, I don't know if you saw this. I promise I will never whip it out and pee on you. I will never have a Proud Boy pee on you. Even if you want me to, I promise that much. Give me.
What's up?
Give me. We're addressing this blackmail.
Blackmail? Or is it
We're being blackmailed.
Is it gray mail, maybe?
Remember the infamous video you made, and you know what I want. I don't know what you want.
No,
I really don't. I like punishing toxic women to blackmail you. I don't think that's... Here, sit here. I don't think that's what blackmail means.
Usually,
if you don't want to, because I'll just upload it myself.
When you blackmail someone,
this is gonna stay live.
When you have some information that hasn't been revealed.
Can the same be said for Neurotic too? Oh, they're all in on it. They're all decided to pander to this access media sort of Hollywood thingy, and that's everybody on this panel.
Well, like I said, the information's already out there. So what that's usually what could you?
This is like 2 years old stuff. I don't care.
Everybody
Not only
knows.
that, they kind of are all right. I mean, like the Geeks and Gamers people, they're out there campaigning for Trump. So everybody did go politicized for the very right, which is fine if you want to lean that way. I'm not going to defend her or anything, but I've always been pretty much liberal.
They found out I eat paste.
They found out. Oh no, they found out.
All right, I'm live actually.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I got it to work finally.
Well, I'm live too, and we don't have the bandwidth, so.
Oh, okay. So.
I told you I was going live.
Well, I was live as soon as right before you.
I didn't know you said that. Well, I didn't know you said that. So.
Well, I'll cut mine short.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Well, I didn't know you were live too.
I'll stop.
I didn't know. I thought you couldn't get yours to work twice, and I'm like, well, fine, I'm going live then. Thanks for listening. I love it. See, nobody fucking listens to me. I'm so sick of this shit. He doesn't listen to me. This asshole doesn't listen to. See, that's more annoying. It's like, oh yeah, you can punish a toxic woman. I don't care anymore. Go right ahead. If you really wanted to punish me, you would show up to my door. Don't do that, because I will defend myself to the fullest, probably more than the extent of the law at this point. I would break the law to defend myself. I don't care what state I'm in. I will break the law to defend myself. Sorry to watch both of you. I didn't know he was live, because he didn't fucking tell me he was goddamn live. I said, oh, I'm like, oh, you live? Well, I'm being blackmailed, so I'm going live. I don't trust any politicized folk, because I've experienced the moral panic of growing up, especially in the 2000s. But yeah, like that whole side of the internet, like I thought we broke off of this 2 years ago. Like seriously, I thought you broke off from this 2 years ago. Like seriously, okay. So yeah, considering the fact that I'm live exposing this now, I'm live exposing all of this now. You're not doing anything to punish me. You're not actually punishing me. You're just kind of mildly annoying me at this point. It's just mildly annoying at this point.
Who's mildly annoying?
Well, you. This guy. Oh my god, M-I-L-D-L-Y. Mildly annoying. At this point. I'm trying to type sideways, and it's so hard to type sideways.
Jessica, what's...
Get over here, Rob. God damn it.
Sorry. Jeez. Yes. Waka waka.
I keep
Hi,
telling him,
everybody.
if you're good at yelling the mic, do it over here.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Rambo. Who's Rambo? Hi, Rambo.
I have...
Hi, Jessica Butler. Hi. So, it's good. That's
So, oh yeah, like it's just like I'm being punished. Seriously, you can't stop. It's not like I'm mad. It's like why waste your time? Like I don't get it. I don't get why they would waste their time at this point. It's not gonna change my mind.
Somebody's just trolling you.
No, like I mean, no, seriously, it's not gonna change my mind. Like seriously, it's not gonna change my mind. It's not going to change my mind. Change my mind. You're only going to get madder. You're only going to get madder. And I'm just going to keep living in your head rent free, and I'm still not going to care. And I'm just going to keep living in your head rent free. And I'll still not care about him or his daughter. About his stupid kid. About his kid he neglected. To make movies. I mean, he didn't. He didn't. It's like, not like he did. So for fuck's sake, I'm not saying it. Seriously. I'm not going to care any more than he does at this point, and you can't make me. right? Like, this guy's gonna probably show up at my door with a gun, and I'm gonna defend myself because I'm tired of it. No, he doesn't have the balls to.
He doesn't know where you live.
No, they're too dumb to find out. They don't know how to blackmail me.
You live in a fairly big place. I mean, which we're not going to divulge. So, I mean, it's...
Well, here's the thing, too.
You could be in Moscow for all they know.
Shame on the boys for not sticking by you. Oh, the Midnight's Edge guys. Well, and that was so many years ago, too. That was so many years ago. Be armed and ready. Also, what if they use drones? Well, how do you know that I'm not going to grab a can of aerosol and a lighter and just set them on fire?
Drones? What are you gonna use? What are you gonna use drones for? What could you find out with them? I mean,
If they use drones. I mean, where are they gonna look for me at? You know, Las Vegas. Oh, hey, come find me. Oh, it's a big city.
It's a big city.
I could be by the pyramid or the castle
So maybe we find out I live in New York. I'm like, oh, geez. New
I know.
York is 12 million people in the metro area. I mean, I live in New York. It could be anywhere from Greenwich to Secaucus, New Jersey. You know, I mean...
Right?
I'm serious. I mean, that's...
Right? It's a big city. It's a big city, and guess what? I stopped caring. Like, this was a surprise to me. I'm like... Don't wonder. I hate Midnight's Edge. You know what? They used to be good when he was on it. They used to be really, really good because he did the research. But then it got really weird. It got really weird really quickly.
I wrote the Bill Murray video that got 1 million views. I wrote that and recorded it, and I wrote a lot. I was working on a G.I. Joe documentary, and everything kind of went tits up. You know, tracing everything back to the Civil War.
Well, that's like he's not there anymore. They got rid of him along with me back then because they said they're like and of course now they're all like kissing up to Alex Jones and that sort of crowd. You got Nerdrotic whipping out the Proud Boys, pissing all over the audience. So I'm like,
channel's not as good without me. Well, thank you. No, that type praise really is.
Well, because like when we were watching Midnight's Edge and stuff, I was thinking that they were like in the same league as like Red Letter Media and all these sort of channels, right? And then you got all these crazies like all that. Hello, Gregory DeGraff.
Hey, Greg DeGraff, how you doing?
But yeah, so Rob's channel, he's still doing stuff. He doesn't get to do the really in-depth documentaries because. Because he does so much of my editing because I'm just so exhausted and useless. I'm useless anymore. I can't get anything done. I'm, you know. But yeah, it's just there was a lot of real life stuff that happened after all this. You know, when Mom died, I didn't have the luxury of, you know, having people do a GoFundMe for me. I didn't have the luxury of, like everybody else, and there's a dumb little community. And, you know, so screw that. You know, that's why I'm like, you know, I'm not, you know, I wish them well, have their nice channels, have a happy life, have their dumb comic books or whatever they're selling people. Fine. Good. Nothing to me. But if somebody is, like, blackmailing me with something stupid I said a few years ago, right? Like I said, I still don't understand what they want. Because this isn't even punishment anymore. This is like, okay, I can use this as a way to get sympathy from my viewers. I can use this as a way to show growth. I can use this as a way to kind of say, you know what? After all the crap I've gone through on the internet, I am stronger because of shit like this. This isn't going to stop me. This isn't going to knock me off the internet. Having a rant at something that I believe, you know, I believed I was doing the right thing by railing on some a-hole director because I've done it countless times with every other stupid celebrity that came along. What was so special about this one? I don't know, because and I didn't find that out until a couple of years later that Jeremy Griggs had Zack Snyder's phone number in his fucking cell phone, and they were trying to suck up for access. And the big grift was always these people funneling in towards Daily Wire, towards InfoWars, towards all this farther and farther, whether they believe this stuff or not. And you know darn well that half the time these people don't believe it. I'm the only one who's still saying, you know what? Money be damned. Money be damned. I'd rather have integrity and tell you guys, you know what? Maybe these people do have a few of them on the alt-right. You know, maybe a few of them did go a little harder, all right. You know, and of course I'm excluding people who aren't in America, you know, who non-Americans, of course, are excluded in this. So, this argument, and it's not like it's getting under my skin or anything. It's just like, I'm bored. Let's talk about this. So, sure. And if we want to put this behind us, I will put this behind us, and I'll say, you know what, until the cows come home, I'm not going to feel sorry for what I said. I'm not going to apologize. That's what cancel mobs do. They want to force you to apologize. And in 2001...
I said, I ain't giving you no free video, goddamn Loch Ness Monster. Get your own goddamn money.
By the way, Zack Snyder's Sucker Punch is my favorite movies ever. By respect your opinion. Thank you. Thank you. And like, obviously, I don't want to make light of some personal tragedy. Obviously. Oh, kitty cat. Obviously. And this is the thing, though. When these directors and Hollywood and crap do that crap to the viewing audience.
I said, I ain't giving you no $3.50 or goddamn Loch Ness Monster. Get your own goddamn money.
I don't care what I say to them. I don't care what I say to Hollywood, because I've heard so much of this crap in the past few years. You're a Trump supporter. You're alt-right. You're whatever. You're this. You're that. And they use it as an attack, whether it's true or not. Right? Like, in my case and in Rob's case, we're clearly not conservative leaning. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but they want to use that as an attack. They want to use that as an insult. They want to use that as every other goddamn thing under the sun. Right? And you get to the point where you just have enough with these freaking directors and writers and Hollywood, where don't say that crap, right? Don't say that crap. Just don't say that crap to people. Don't have this combative shit with your viewers. Don't have this, don't have this attitude that your art is art, right? Don't have this attitude that your movie is above criticism. Don't have this attitude that, don't have this attitude that your art is all that, right? People are going to like it or they're going to hate it or whatever, right? It's just a fucking movie. It's something to be consumed and thrown away in about a minute. And the fact that these especially nowadays, especially now, because not one of these people are making high art. Look at these assholes making Star Trek now. I mean, they're still arguing with people. They're still out there yelling at people. They're still out there. And the fact that they come in and pull this crap. And sure, I fell for this whole fandom menace. We're a community. We're going to change it. We're going to fix it. And we're going to get all the politicization out. And then they went crazy. And then 2020 happened. And they went crazy. And they wanted their political message in. You're right. It's not much. I've been disappointed in the others lately. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I've been really disappointed. And there's one thing. And I don't know if you're disappointed in this. But I've been disappointed in a lot of the stuff that a lot of the channels have been on about. And this is why, especially a couple years ago, I really have done my best to break apart from it. Whether I have to whether I lose subscribers, whether I gain people and they come back around and say, you know what, you didn't say anything that much. You just said he needed his fifis hurt too. It's like, well, you know what, sure. Am I an idiot for saying a bunch of hot-headed stuff? Yeah. That's what I do here on the internet. I'm going to continue to say stuff in a fit of rage or heat of the passion. And I think a part of why I've been having Rob edit so much stuff is so I don't put out something that somebody's going to try and use against me forever. And I'm like, why do I care that they're trying to... Because that's what I'm at. This is where I'm at here. That's why I'm doing this live stream. I don't care that they're trying to use this for me forever. And that's why I've been editing my own stuff lately a lot more. Not nearly as much as I want to and should be, but still, I've been doing a lot more of the like the Velmas and the Star Trek Picard one. Oh, there's so much footage to go through with Picard. Like, it's not like Velma where it's a 20-minute episode and it's all bright and colorful. No, with Star Trek Picard, I'm like, what's going on? I can't see. I'm an old and I can't see. So I'm trying my best to try and see what's going on in Star Trek Picard. But I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. This doesn't hurt me. This does nothing but help me. And oh, there are such salads over Picard. Right? Like, okay, Picard could be good if that's where they started, but not. Because we still don't have Worf. Who do we have? What, 4 episodes in on Picard? We got
Beverly.
We got Beverly for a little bit of it. We got Riker and Picard and 7. We have a scene of Raffi. Where the crap is the whole Next Generation crew? See, I was promised that this was going to be like the whole crew on an adventure again, and we don't have that still. We're 4 episodes in, and we're missing Data, Geordi. Who? Worf isn't there. He's barely there. Deanna's not there. She's back on a ship. So we're missing, what, half of the bridge crew? He was in 1 episode, so Worf is in 1 episode. Who else are we missing? Wesley's, of course, not there, but who cares about Wesley?
Let's hope not.
See, now I'm forgetting who's on the bridge. O'Brien, but he wouldn't be there because he wasn't bridge. Yeah, I think we got the whole.
He was down engineering.
Yeah, but so we got the main bridge crew, right? So we got. So it's basically just Picard and Riker, and then we got 7 who wasn't even a cast member. She was on Voyager. Mm-hmm. I mean, they don't have Worf. He's barely in it. He's only in there for like 1 episode. And, I'm happy they're enjoying it. And they got their little rush of, oh, Terry Maddox DM'd me. I'm important. I'm not as important, I guess.
I'm just waiting for it to fall off a cliff. It usually does by episode 4.
I'm more upset that everybody here got fucking free handouts, and I didn't get one. I guess I didn't gush enough. I didn't kiss his butt enough or something. When will you do a Last of Us review? Probably never. Probably never.
I haven't been watching it.
We haven't been watching it. We made it like half an episode, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of a drag.
It's kind of a bummer. It's a bummer.
It's kind of a drag. That's where we always go. We just start singing. I do. I start singing kind of a drag.
Don't sing.
They shoot one kid, they euthanize another. I can just. No, it's just kind of a drag. I didn't like it. I love my lighting there. Oh, I love my lighting. I don't have the lights on. It's like it's only 11:30. It's not that late. Never watched The Last of Us. I just don't like horror that much anymore. It's got to be funny. It's got to be like funny horror. It's got to be like Return of the Living Dead or something. It's got to give me at least a good soundtrack. If The Last of Us pulls out a 45 Grave song. Jordy LaForge's grandma was actually my babysitter. Oh, neat. And we don't have Jordy. Where was Jordy? We don't have Jordy. Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead's funny. But yeah, so... I got to watch season 2. I didn't watch season 1.
I mean, it's...
You think they'll cast Gina Carano as Abby?
No.
Speaking of, they went a hard Daily Wire with all that stuff. I think what happened was, like, here's what I honestly think happened was, like, I would start finding a lot of these topics and be included in stuff. And I'd do videos that other people would do. And a lot of people were like, well, who the hell's this chick doing this video? Who the hell is she doing a video on this? And it was great when I was agreeing with people. And it wasn't when I stopped. Right? And then they're like, who the hell's this chick doing videos on these subjects? Who the hell's this chick supporting Gina Carano? Who the hell's this chick doing a park or a video on, Walt Disney World or something? Yeah, because there's a lot of these news topics that were coming up. And I'm like, I want to talk about this. And it was getting, there's a lot of stuff getting hits. There's a lot of stuff getting views. There's a lot of good feedback. But then it's like once you change your mind or don't care or say the wrong thing without knowing, or yell at the wrong director. See, that's when you know it's a cult that you're not aware of.
Hey, sweetheart.
Lower
Kitty
next.
cat's all-
Oh, she's all cuddly. She's really cuddly.
You're really cuddly.
What you being cuddly for?
She just cozied up in here.
Oh, so yes, they're blackmailing me for some reason and trying to punish me by being mildly irritating. And I mean, I'm living in their head rent free still all these years. So who knows how much I care about this? I have to keep kind of reminding myself, back to topic. Do we care about the topic? I don't care about the topic. I got a zit coming in probably. This is why I've been like backed off of camera more. Plus the hard water here. How am I doing? I'm okay. I'm just kind of like more confused as to why I keep getting, somebody deciding that this is how they blackmail me. So this is the video they think I don't want you to see. So I yelled at Zack Snyder thinking I was defending, and I did a lot of really cool editing, and I'm really proud of it. And I should never have deleted it. So I'm sorry I deleted it. Yes, I am the dumb punishment. I don't even want to be angry about it. Like, I can't even be angry about it anymore. That's the way it is. It's like, oh, this stuff. If I did anyone at anywhere given time, you want me to find the blackmailer. Oh, here you go. It's whoever's making this handle. There you go. That was easy. Thank you. Thank you. I think I know who it might be. But I think, well, I had one suspicion, and, do I read comics? I haven't read comics since I was a kid, and I used to read, like, when I read comics. So Rob's here. Rob, come here. He's the comic up here.
Yeah, well, I haven't read comics in a while.
He hasn't read them. But I used to collect, like, Archie and...
Last thing I read was Green Lantern Blackest Night. I mean, that's going about 10, 12 years ago, maybe.
At least there are good news in this timeline. Pirating will take over as the future of online streaming. Count on it. That's okay. Like, that's okay. Because these streamers are not making enough money for people to think to care about. Have I really been following you on YouTube for that long? Wow. Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys following me forever. But yeah. Have you read the Fables comics? It's a dark twist on fairy tales. I have not. The Fables comics. Which one are the Fables?
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm jumping around in chat. Let's write in 2018. I started the Hurricane Corpus Christi rock pours house I own right now. Is the only one that had power. Oh wow. Got it. I can fix it in 5 minutes. Be right back. I just want to know like the name. And then you probably won't see me for the rest of the, forever. Maybe. But that's only if I'm slop. And I'm usually not that. I mean, I have not been that. I mean, Camino, cannabis infused, pineapple habanero. I will not eat one. Most of my neighborhood not power except for the one that my dad and I own now, just on that unit. Oh, wow. Because, see, let's see, in 2018, when I started this channel when I was doing, like, Let's Plays. So this started as a Let's Play channel. In 2014, I want to say. Or 2015, I don't even remember. And, so I was doing, like, Let's Plays and visual novels. Yeah, because I couldn't live stream. I had horrible internet back then. Couldn't upload. Couldn't do hardly anything. Come on. It's for people. Oh, I love having a small group because I can actually talk to you guys. The chat isn't flying so hard that I can't see. So like this whoever makes these accounts, they're like, oh, you wonder why you have to have more subscribers? I would love to have a huge amount of subscribers and a huge amount of money all the time. That would be great, but at the same time, if I had a huge amount of subscribers, I would probably just disappoint them. If I had a ton of money, I would probably just use it to substance myself into oblivion, probably, or something. I would probably destroy myself. I would probably die if I had too much money, to be perfectly honest, right? I can't. I don't have a whole lot of that, like, impulse control fixed. What do you mean fixed? How do you mean fixed? How is the bots fixed? What did you do? Who is it? Who is it? I want to know. Who is it? I want to know who it is. Because my thing is, like, I'm not... Checks his Twitter. Well, it's like the same account that's been making them since probably the Brie Larson days, so... I could buy too much Baby Yoda stuff.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I would buy way too much Baby Yodas.
Yeah, you would.
I wouldn't buy Baby Yodas. I'd be a Guitar Center. I'd probably buy guitars. Is it that guy? Is it the Brie Larson? Is it that guy? It can't be that guy still. It can't be that guy still. He's not...
Brie Larson.
It's alright. It's alright. He's a spammer. It's fine.
Put your tummy. Just put your tummy.
Is it sad? Like, if they went away, I'd miss them. Though I'd be like, oh, they don't love me anymore. They don't hate me anymore. It's kind of like that. It's like when you block when I blocked all the Discovery people, all the Dreckies and stuff. I'm like, oh, who do I argue with? I can't argue with people anymore. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I'm actually friends with Dog the Bounty Hunter. Oh, wow.
It's awesome.
Well, it's somebody who can't speak English. I'm just tired of it. It's like, seriously, Zack Snyder doesn't care. If he cared, he would have did something. He would have found me or sued me by now if he cared. He doesn't care. It was 2 goddamn years ago. He can get over it. I did. Do you think if I had a ton of money, I would buy those 1-up machines or no? If I'd be like, I have too much stuff. I think the more money I have, the less stuff I want. Oh, Mecca, the video you recently uploaded, did Gavin really do that? Yes. Yeah. Oh, do you want the uncensored? Here, I'll find you the uncensored. I can't show it to you.
It's on Twitter. You can find
it. I can't give it. I can't show it to you, but I can send it to you. I can share it. Yeah, they brought out the Proud Boy guy and he pissed all over the audience.
Because... Yeah, head of the Proud Boys on. What do you think's gonna happen? Jesus.
See, now, where is it? It was Thursday. It was like Friday, right? It was this weekend.
Future also Ryan
grooming people. Literally grooming people. Like these are the people who have such a problem with what the drag queens are doing to, reading to kids, or they have such a problem with Dylan Mulvaney. But they got this guy, I don't know who he is, but he whips out, I don't know if it's real or a fake one. Oh, that looks real to me. That's little enough to be real. Let me look at it. Yeah, that's real. Ew! I saw it.
Well, not the first time we've seen one.
Oh, well, yeah, but they're not pleasant to look at when they're that tiny.
The future also Ryan.
Because when they're like a little worm like that, no one wants to watch. Okay, full disclosure. No woman wants to look at a flaccid penis. It would have been less offensive if it were fully erect and he ejaculated. It would have been less offensive. Because at least I would know he's a grown adult man and not a little boy with a little worm he's squeezing out.
Excuse me. It's the men's room.
Is it because of him? Well, just don't do it on my keyboard.
I get it. No, I'm not. That's why I'm leaving the room.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's literally real. Okay. You missed it? Oh, it's literally... you didn't see him whip it out on live on the air, Captain April? I can't show it to you. These people have the nerve to go groomer with the gays. See, I am not one of these people who are out there think of the children, right? To quote the Red Dwarf, the last chicken in the shop look. Yeah. So that's what. So we got everybody's reactions. Did you guys see it? Here, we'll show you what we did to it. What are you trying to accomplish with that? I don't know. I don't watch them because I got canceled by those people 2 years ago. I think that's the thing. I got canceled by those people a few years ago. So, do you guys want to see what we did with it? Here, we can show you this version. I can show you this version. This is our version. We'll react to our own video here. Rob did 99% of this. I just kind of told him. But no, he reminded me of this one. Now we don't need the clips. Actually, you know what? We'll do closed captioning.
You want to see it?
Uh-oh.
Do you want me to show it to you?
I will.
Do you want him to show it to you? Do you want to see it? Do you want him to show it to you?
It's too long to piss.
I'm gonna whip it out!
Please don't. Please don't. What was he trying to accomplish? I don't know. Show you what they really think of you. As long as you're giving them money, they're just gonna piss all over.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it for you.
It's already started.
Okay, here goes.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, guys.
You're all a bunch of slaves!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're a moron!
Christ.
Oh, what, you paid good money to see a show?
Jesus Christ.
You worked your little butts out with some dangerous factory?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, guys.
God only knows what they make there!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, guys.
And did you like it?
And there it is.
We promise never to whip it out here, because Mecca doesn't have one.
Wait, that was a fake one, right?
Yeah, it was fake.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
fake.
okay, that was fake.
I saw it.
No, it wasn't.
I saw it. It wasn't. I don't have one of those. I don't have one of those. Not that there's anything wrong if you do. But women don't want to see a little flaccidy little worm. The reaction's priceless to the state of it, yeah. So yeah, if you want to see the full unedited clip and the reactions.
Oh, Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
I'm sorry about this. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Whoa.
Yeah, this is after he got up.
And there it is.
Wait, that was a
Careful.
fake one, right?
Yeah, it was fake.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
fake.
okay, that was fake.
That was a Minecraft one.
Oh, it was a Minecraft one. No, that's not fake. Yeah, I saw it, and if I could show it to you on Rumble. Can I show it to you on Rumble? Can I show this to you on Rumble? Interesting they didn't get busted for that. Did they? Did they not? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. So that's what happens there. And for if people want me to be afraid of this clip, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm not afraid of that clip. You can try and blackmail me with this all you want, but I'm just living in this person's head rent free. But that happened Friday. So apparently that guy's what, the founder of the Proud Boys? Nobody wanted to see that.
No, I didn't want to see that.
So that's one of the Proud Boy guys, right? This is what happens
That's
when
the Proud Boy guy.
that's the Proud Boy guy. We edited it out. Yeah, but this is the version that has it. This version has it.
Yeah, that's the version
That version has it.
I don't know why. I don't know why you're having him on. For God's sake, unless you. Seriously. Oh, excuse me, sweetie. You don't want to get up? No, you don't want to get up.
Or is it this one? Copy link.
It's okay. Hey, sweetie.
It is the same thing. So, oh, that's the one. That's the one. Delete. That guy. Look for this guy. But he's like a hater channel. So he probably has hater videos. So. Your dog looked like he liked it. Oh, they all do. They all like cock.
They laugh, but it's.
Well, they were laughing out of it being nervous. Well, what do you think, Rob? We saw it.
Too long to
I
piss.
think it was nervous laughter.
It's already started.
Oh my God, I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
I don't think that's fake because
Sorry, guys. Whoa.
he would. If it were fake, he wouldn't have walked it off camera. Well, you can see where it's attached. Eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see really.
Can you see it better if it's
About
lower?
back here. I mean,
We'll go over there and look.
I'd rather not.
I know, that's the thing. It's like I don't want to look too close. But it's like you can't look away.
But they oh, let's just see.
Isn't Gavin a Western chauvinist? I don't know. I've never heard of him. See, this is the type of thing that like I miss completely. Not that I'm missing it in my life, but I don't see it because it doesn't occupy my life usually until it starts floating around in my Twitter feeds. And that's where I found it, is that somebody floated this through my Twitter feed and everybody was saying something like, oh, he might get his channel banned. He might get his channel banned. He might get his channel banned. I'm like, who might get what channel banned? What's going on? So I started, because I'm a gossip. Okay, full disclosure. I am a gossip. I like gossip. I love channel gossip. I like inter-channel drama gossip. I like hearing it when content creators are either at each other's throats or not getting along or whatever. I watched gossipy streams. It's fun. It's my popcorn entertainment. So that's the only reason why I know about this one, is because it came across my feed in my Twitter. And I dug a couple steps deep. Actually, one person I follow did retweet this, respond to it. So I didn't even have to even dig that much. One person I follow did tweet this. So in Florida, if it's happening, you probably won't be prosecuted. Oh, it's somebody in Florida.
I think he lives in Florida.
Who's in Florida?
The guy who whipped it out.
Oh, I was talking about my thing. I thought we were talking about my guy.
Okay.
I thought we were talking about the guy who's stalking me.
Yes, because they're too busy making sure Gav's toes aren't banned.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, I was trying to get rid of this guy. I thought that was
What the heck is this?
I'll be prosecuted for blackmail. Well, he didn't actually blackmail me with anything because he didn't actually ask for anything. So here's the for people just coming in. I'm being blackmailed for nothing by somebody who I don't care about, for something I don't care if it gets out public or not. Here it is. You can have it. I don't care. You can have it. I don't like the people I was defending anymore. I don't think, unless there's some people I forgot about.
Stuck into with is one thing, and then automatically they think you are. So, Father of the Year, Zack Snyder.
Oh, I like
here.
that
Yes,
one.
it's a low-hanging one, and he deserves it. He deserves it. He deserves to have a stuck into with and twisted just a little bit deeper. Metaphorically, of course, not
breadstick.
literally, not an actual one. Just with will is one thing, and then
In his
automatically they
face
think
hole,
you are. So
he can eat it.
So, Father of the Year, Zack Snyder here. Yes.
Ugh, that's an expression. Where's my thing? Here, let's do that. Is that good? Can we do that? So I care so little. Oh, there's Rob texting. He cares even less.
Following the chat here so you can see the chat here.
He's threatening blackmail, which might be actionable. I don't want
You have to have some sort of information that's not already available.
I know. It's like I can't. What am I gonna do about it? Like
you don't get how it works. I mean, you don't. You really.
A judge would laugh me out of court if I tried to sue him for blackmailing me.
You fail at the core concept here, man. Why is this? Oh, it's the wheel of bankruptcy.
So yes, I said something nasty to a stupid director who doesn't care. Believe me, if he did, he would have said something by now. It's been deleted for 3 fucking years. Get over it. I did. My fans did. It's like my viewers got over it. We're bringing Ricadel on here. Oh, is he the one sending it to me? Please don't. He's probably the one sending it to me. Is he the one who's been sending me the bots? I don't think he likes me very much. But then again, like, that's the thing with his stuff. That whole side of the internet, I'm just like, I don't think it's like anything we need legal anything with. I just wanted to kind of laugh about it. Any thoughts if the U.S. collapsed or fall into civil war? Because the current state of the world right now, I think everything's going to be just fine. I think it's an I think we're worrying about it like Y2K at this point. These banks.
We've had 16 bank collapses in the last 3 years.
And they've all been banks that are just so insignificant they don't matter.
No, some of them are pretty big banks, but still, we're just noticing now.
Let me find a worse freeze frame. I didn't have a bad freeze frame. I had a great camera angle. Oh, I had a great camera angle. I don't even have a bad freeze frame. I was gonna get a bad one for him. I guess that. Is that good? Okay, Lahovic. Not really though. Didn't Vic lose that case? Sorry. No offense, but didn't Vic lose? All right, we're already in a civil war. It's really not though. It's just like 20 people on Twitter though.
Yeah, I mean,
you got more of a civil war between the DeSantis and Trump people.
Really to
DeSantis
the online sphere. I mean,
yeah. The rest of us, like the rest of the world, doesn't care. Like we go out in the real world pretty much every day in Las Vegas. Nobody cares about this stuff. All these people who are telling you that the world has collapsed never leave their home. They want you to stay indoors and be afraid.
I feel perfectly safe going outside.
I do too. They want you to stay indoors.
Yeah, okay, that was fake.
And be afraid so you can sit there and give them, hours and hours and hours out of your day. Because they're literally doing the exact same thing the mainstream media is doing. Stay indoors. Only instead of wear a mask, they're saying never leave your home. The world's gonna end. The banks are collapsing. So they all kind of have a doctor just like that, and I think that's what a lot of people did too in 2020. They went with the absolute most crazy doctor that they could find to overreact and say, well, here, let's do all it. You know how a doctor will tell you, hey, go take zinc and get, have a lot of fluid and blah, 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 and take every little bit of your medication, and half the time you just take it and then you stop, right? How's your night been going for you? So you're like, oh, it's okay. I'm sorry I came back. Between not being able to sleep and how are you doing?
Like I said, the people are...
I'm just to the point where, okay, it's living in here. I'm living in his head rent free. Whoever makes these, I don't know who is. Oh, who's following? All right, who's following now?
Kitty cat's cozying up to me.
One follower. One person follows. Okay.
I'll pet your tummy. Pet your tummy. I got sneeze.
There's a civil war. Who are the people ratioing Disney trailers? Well, people who care about Disney trailers and culture war activists. Twitterati. Okay. Remember the assholes who used to go around on Twitter saying everything was racist and sexist? Well, now the pendulum kind of swung around, and it's the exact same type of people, only on the other side. They're Twitterati, they're NPC types, they're activists, they're people who will go and quote tweet the exact same thing over and over and over again. Oh, that was you. Okay. That's my doctor full-time. She thinks a ghost in the kitchen. But it's not like I don't see it as being nearly as bad as it. I think once people kind of just start snapping out of this, and people really need to kind of start snapping out of the 2020 still. It's 2023 already. That was 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago. Oh, you followed him. Cool. But yeah, I don't know. Is this the same one that comes by with Alex Simpson in the thing? This is the same account that comes by. Because when they make fake accounts on Twitch, it doesn't show up. But I'm just kind of at the point now where I'm just so you're not punishing me. What are you punishing me for? Because you're just mildly annoying me and you're just getting me views. You're just getting me clicks. You're just getting me sympathy in the middle of the night. Where I'm like, I don't care about this. To any great, like, if this was going to be the thing that broke me, I would have deleted my channel 3 years ago, right? Right? Vic didn't win, but neither did anyone else. That's true. As a Perloma user, I can see why it can be viewed that way. As a pleroma? What did I do? Oh no. Thank you.
Pet your tummy?
Oh.
Aww. Pet your tummy. She's doing pet my tummy.
She is. Yeah, we were just doing some Wheel of Bankrupt earlier. That can break me. I refuse to be the victim. I don't want to be a victim. That's stupid. I'm not even must be punished for my sins. I don't care. It's like, I'm over it.
She got startled.
I'm sorry. That was a big sarcastic hit. Oh, thank you. I'm to the point with like the politicization of a lot of this stuff from a few years ago. Okay, yeah, I went crazy. We all did. I'm crazy now. I'll probably yell and scream. I think I did earlier, Rob. I'm sorry. But like, I just try harder to blackmail. Try harder to blackmail me.
Johnny Simpson, the forgotten Simpson
The forgotten
sibling.
Right.
Like,
It's
Bart
just
and Lisa's
stupid, isn't
older
it?
brother.
Does hot water help with a sore back from sitting on a bus for hours? Probably.
Heating pad, maybe. Ice. I don't know. I tried.
Like him having his Monica, in my opinion, held at all. And finally
Ice
came
and
out as
hot
soon as Vic
Martin.
came back into the industry. Yeah. The blue sides are still growing, sadly, to the point where I'm afraid it'll get to a breaking point. I think a lot of people are just gonna. I think people. Well, you're gonna have desperate cries for attention. I think the way that who was laughing. I think that they'd be perfectly fine if their channel got deleted off of YouTube, because they have a backup plan. They'll be fine. I don't think they want to do YouTube anymore, but. Johnny Simpson served in Vietnam, was declared an MIA in 1971. So I'm gonna have to go back in time to hide the body, is what you're telling me. Gotcha. People in the center really attacked on both sides, and I don't even know if I'm so much in the center. I just don't like. There's so much of this, like when people say, "Oh, well, don't you, feel this way or that way or whatever about something." I'm like, I don't think so. I mean, I kind of see the universe and the planet as being like one continuous symbiotic, or not symbiotic. We're one like biodome, like an ecosphere that exists upon itself, where no life form is any more or less important than any other life form on this planet. And, for that cow to have died, to have fed all these people, well, he's no less important than the people that he fed to, say, that's just kind of how it is, right? The Paul comp completely embrace individuality. That's one of the things you see a lot of, like, these YouTube communities, and it was great when it's a community, but we all realized, I think, really early, there's a bunch of assholes who don't like each other. A bunch of unlikable assholes. Mecca than Nevada Buddha. It's hard to decide between two hypocrites. I'm sorry if I'm hypocritical. Sometimes I'm very hypocritical too. That's the other thing, and I try not to be, because I will have a viewpoint, and then I'll have a completely opposite viewpoint later, or at the same time, right? And I think we all kind of get like that, don't we? What happened to us after 2020? I think in 2020, that did exactly what it's supposed to do. It made everybody kind of on the edge of insanity to, I don't know what. I think that we've had computers in charge of a lot of stuff for a very long time. I'm thinking this might be an AI too. I don't even think this is a real person at this point. Because I can't treat it like it's a real person. Oh, I mean, left and right. I know. Well, I mean, but that's the thing, though. I think sometimes I do say hypocritical things because I think everybody says hypocritical things, don't you? Mm-hmm. I think everybody. I know you might not even be aware of it. I misspeak all the time too. So somebody will take something. I have to really, really be careful about that. And then I get to the point where I'm like, oh, I don't care. If you're taking something where I misspoke out of context, then you can eat me. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The left and the right do really hypocritically do the exact same crap. And you see it more and more. And, you know, in 2021, just having so much crap dealing with, like, right after COVID. And I had a whole bunch of major life changes happening. And then mom died. And his mom died. And it just everything was, like, all at once, right? And when my mom died, I went through all that shit with him right there. Now, he went through all his stuff when I was out here going through all whatever I was going through COVID. So I don't even know what he went through with all that. So I can imagine he went through pretty much the same crap I went through. Only he had a bunch of siblings to either argue with or help. I don't know if that was a help or a hindrance with him, but whatever. But, like, no, I just couldn't.
Between you and me, they couldn't run away. They couldn't run away from everything fast enough.
No.
Yeah, I like I had two of them were kind of, as soon as they could, they listed my mom's house, on with a realtor right out from underneath me as soon as they could. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you think it's an AI too? Yeah. See, that's why I'm like, I don't care. It's an AI. Mrs. Society, or are you answering me? Is that the AI? Is this Johnny Simpson an AI chat box? Can we program it to just self-replicate good bots that like me, please? Yeah. Please, can we do that? Because I would love for it to program good bots that like me.
Remember when Kirk and Spot, truth is a bunch of pretty flowers that smell bad. I love you, but I hate you. But we are exactly the same in every way. Yes, that is why I hate you. Fascinating.
I have no idea what's in this one. This has been sitting there for 6 months. I actually need, if anyone wants to donate a card, what do I get? The left and the right speak different languages. Yeah. I miss a society from 10 years ago where I used to be able to say all I want is to play some video games. I don't know so much if the left and right speak different languages, but nobody listens.
There's different priorities on each side.
There are different priorities on both sides, and nobody listens to the other side. Because you got the left and the right, they both care about kids, right? Just as much as they can. I don't think they care about kids nearly as much as they say they do, and I'm the only one with the balls to say I can't stand the little shits, right? I don't care about kids. But they both, I mean, obviously I don't want any harm to come to them, and, don't want to wish any, but, like, I don't care nearly as much as people do about the protecting kids from drag queens and stuff. Because I think that there's genuinely something going on, evolutionary or chemically or bio something. Something's happening. There's more trans people. I think there's more trans people. They're either more comfortable because of the environment, because of how we are as a society to be out. Something happened where, remember how we all weren't racist in the 90s? And the 80s, for the most part, with the exception of a few assholes. We weren't homophobic or transphobic then either. So people got more comfortable coming out. People got more interested in... Please stop yawning every 2 seconds. It's picking up on the microphone.
Downstairs.
You think it's pollution?
Sorry.
Chat GPT is the AI you're thinking of. I don't know. Is it? Tell me in chat if that's it.
Remember we tried to
Speak to Elon Musk. I don't have Elon in my back pocket to speak to him. Yeah, tell me, is this an AI? Is this Johnny Simpson an AI or not? It's got to be. Well, because it keeps self-replicating. It keeps making a new bot. I don't have Elon in my back pocket, but no, I do think there's more trans people, and I don't think there's anything wrong with there being more trans people. And I think that maybe you've got the far left thinking that everybody, I don't even know if this is the far left. You've got people, you've got teachers, you've got kids, you've got people on the left, you've got people like me and Rob thinking, that there might be more. I don't, now that I've kind of been around it more, but you have left people, liberal people, thinking that every kid who comes out as trans is going to have a parent not accept them. I don't think that's the case. I think these parents are gonna not... These parents... If you have a parent who says, yes, groomer, until the cows come home, their kid's going to show up gay or trans, and they're going to change their tune in a heartbeat. They're going to say, I was dumb. What can I do to accept and to help? And I genuinely believe that, because I don't think most of these people who are concerned with this have kids and understand until they go through with that. But these people will be reversed because the reaction of people more being... do you think that these will be reversed because the reaction of people being more comfortable with people like that? I don't know. It'll be reversed. I might need that reworded. I think I vape too hard to. It's the U.S. and Skynet. People forget how civilized conversation nowadays. Well, that's the thing. Nobody listens on this. And I think that the right think that every gay person or weirdo out there talking to their kids about this. I don't think every one of those people are trying to touch the kids. I think that a lot of it... I was just watching a stream earlier. And I'm like, I think you're right. Where they were doing like a psychic reading on one of these viral people who go around that a lot of the conservative leaning pundits hate and dogpile because they're weird and I'll talk to your kids and blah 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 blah. I don't think those people want to do anything other than keep them from going through the oh my god crap in their head that they went through. And for the most part, yeah, you're always going to get one or two a-holes. Yeah, you're always going to get one or two creeps. Yeah, you're always going to have people who do want to harm people, but it's not the majority. And I think we're treating people like it's the majority when it's the minority, right? And I get that the idea is you want to make sure that that you're not going to miss anything. So you want to investigate all the false positives, and you want to go after every little case and instance, and you want to make sure. But I don't know. I just don't think anybody's listening. Jessica Butler, new at 3. Except trans wondering what's the adoption limit so I can adopt a trans. I don't know. My dad served in Vietnam back in 1967. He's there for 4 years and proud of what he's done. I have no problem with that. Jessica, you're a human being. Same time is messed up because under Trump they made a pipeline through a reservation and sacred Native American land. I think it's fine. Do you guys think that the military's controlling Joe Brandon? You think that he's just so stupid and old and dumb and everybody went crazy and they're letting all the fear-mongering guys go, ooh, we got a threat here, we got a threat here, we got a threat here, we got a threat here? You think that's what's going on? I think that might be what's going on. The trend of the climate and the acceptance of gay and trans folk being reversed as a result of the drag queen story hour forced transitioning. I don't know if people are being forced into it. I think there's I think there's a lot of neanering going on, and I hate that. I hate the terminology, but it's perfect. It's, oh, you have a problem with this? Well, we're gonna do it more. So I think you're gonna have a lot of drag queens doing more, and I think you're gonna have a lot of the conservative people having, like, throwing a bigger fit. I don't think that behavior is helpful, but it's human nature. You can't really change it. If somebody has a problem with something, I am so rebellious and contrarian in nature. Anything I will have a problem with at all times. Whatever the group decides or whatever a group decides, I'm like, oh, no. Sick of Jeremy and Ryan more and more every day, calling us freaks. That I don't understand. See, they were doing that crap too with, like, women too. And with, like, I've always tried before I went crazy. And I'm sorry I went crazy for 2 years during all this. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and neither did anybody. They locked the world down. Hey, remember when they locked the world down for 3 years? For like a year? This is about a year after that. So I'm over it. Everybody else is. But yeah, they went really hard, farther right than I was comfortable with. And before that, we had this whole movement of, hey, Star Wars sucks. Can we like let them know that we don't like all this, talking down to men stuff? Because that's still not helpful. Talking down to men still isn't helpful. I still don't want Holdo talking down to men. But that has nothing to do with trans people. Okay, that literally has nothing to do. Vice Admiral Holdo being an absolute feminist SJW C word has nothing to do with trans people existing. Okay, completely. The fact that Star Wars is bad is no reason for me to vote conservative. I'm sorry. Especially when they forgot about gas prices, forgot about inflation, forgot about everything they were trying to get any centrist or Kennedy era Democrat liberal leaning 90s person on board with. It's proud to be in the fandom menace, and I was too for a while, until they started pulling the suck it up to directors, going after the gays, going after the trans, I was hearing, and Rob was hearing too, that there's like a lot of anti-trans stuff in the Midnight's Edge Facebook groups now, or a lot of quote unquote hate speech, I guess is what they're calling it. You think DeSantis is like Jar Jar? Oh, well, that's the other thing too. Now they're trying to start this bickering between fandom menace people who are conservatives. So there's your civil war right there. Your DeSantis people versus your Trump people. Because I sat there and listened to Jeremy on stream last night. I don't know if he's live right now. He's probably live right now. He was talking about the Trump and DeSantis stuff, and I'm like, I still don't think that this is really what we need to really focus on right now. The ESG scores, the diversity initiatives. I think that they're going a little bit too big for their britches as far as a goal. Like, a goal would be, hey, can we get rid of this politics out of our entertainment? Right? That was a great goal. I love that goal. When they started pulling in theirs, right? And of course, you kind of see the same memes they do. I was swayed a lot towards, and I'm still kind of more compassionate to a lot of those viewpoints. When Rob goes very, very far left, I will say, wait a minute, they don't say this. The people on the right say this. So I did learn quite a bit. Like, I did learn they don't give a flippity flip about flipping flip that he's making up. And I try and tell him that. It's like, no, you're doing exactly what you're complaining about. You're bringing an argument to the table that nobody said, because they might not even be aware of this argument, just to trash the other team. And a lot of this comes into sports ball. A lot of this political people, a lot of these hangers on, a lot of these little dingleberries came in because they closed down sports for about a minute. Oh, and I'm still gonna goof on the dumb pronoun kids who are like, I am doll, I am ghost. I'm still gonna goof on those people, so don't worry about that, because they have it coming. I'm awful, and I know I'm an awful person, but I'm also not as awful as everybody else in a lot of ways. Because I know that there's a big difference between a dumb teenager trying to get attention with brightly colored hair or whatever trend of the month there is with pronouns or whatever, and somebody who's genuinely transitioning because they don't feel comfortable in their body, right? Rob has a tendency to drag up stereotypes that were probably never true in the first place. I don't know if there's so much stereotypes, but he brings in arguments that I hear from his left-leaning, like, because I'll sit there and I'll hear Kyle Kalinske over his shoulder, or Secular Talk, or who's the other one? I guess the same guy. Who's the other one? Majority Report, all those a-holes, right? Sam Cedars and those people, right? And he'll hear Tim Pool, or he'll hear whatever I'm listening to. I don't listen to Tim Pool that much because he went too groomer. I haven't heard him in really very long time, actually. Because I'll tune in for about a second, and it'll be something I don't care about. Like, I can't listen to this. And then I'll go somewhere else. And I'm having more fun listening to his stalker. I think she might hurt him, though. So please don't. If you're the person who's yelling about Timmy, please don't. Don't hurt people. Just don't. But I've been having a lot of fun listening to her yell at him because that's hilarious. People on the right are very sensitive about natural order. What do you mean natural order? I agree. I only believe in two genders. See, and I think there could be a fluidity. I think that people can be neither if they don't feel like it. It's like, well, what if you don't feel like either? You feel like, who cares? I think there's genuine degrees of that. And I think a lot of this is going to be something that people kind of grow out of as they get older. I think a lot of like especially like the neopronouns and the neurodivergence, you know, a lot of the psychobabble that you get really, really into with some of this stuff that I've been looking into. A lot of these people aren't going to care in 5 years. They're gonna grow up. They're gonna have a job. They're gonna be saddled with a kid or some debt or something real to focus on. And none of this stuff. I mean, like, we're worried about people. Sure, they might be doing some irreversible damage. But when did we decide we didn't want people to make mistakes? When did we decide we have to stop everybody from making every mistake ever under the sun? People are going to make some stupid decisions. Oh, people are going to make some stupid choices out there. Believe you me. Who's to say, though, that they're going to regret it? Who's to say they're even going to want children when they're older? Who's to say that they're going to not be perfectly happy? Who's to say? We don't know. We can't predict the future. I think they're spending a lot of time focused on these laws that just don't matter. It's such a small percentage of people anyway that it affects, when there's so much other stuff. And they do that just to drive a wedge between everybody, because now Conservative Inc. got their hands on a lot of the influencers, and they care more about separating and sifting out all of the filthy liberals, all the filthy leftists, because they're not going to go full hardcore conservative anti-trans marital family unit barefoot and pregnant crap, right? They're still going to say, but people have a right to live their lives whether they want, you know. And people have a right to choose for their children how their children live their lives too. And you don't have the right to tell people how to raise their kids, especially if you don't have any. And that's where it really, really boils down to with a lot of this. But someone trolled DeSantis by giving him a paper snowflake that said fascist, and he held it up and didn't realize he was trolled. Oh, that's funny. I'm just really, really mad that it seemed pretty, it seemed like, you know, there was like some progress being made, right? It seemed like Phantom Menace and all this stuff was making progress with things. And then 2020 happened, and just, no, because like they were listening, you know. Solo lost money. And that was always the goal. Like, I wasn't trying to tear down, you know, the freaking Chinese government or anything. And I think that's where a lot of people went to. They decided that they were going to go after... Everybody got delusions of grandeur. Everybody thought that they were more important than they were. Everybody forgot we're little YouTube channels here. Look at that, people die laughing. I think I probably saw it. It's like saying you're against some of the things you say. Yeah, that's what being, like, people forgot that that's what being human was for, you know? We're here to make mistakes and learn from them. I learned not to be so damn defensive of people I don't know. Because it's only going to bite me in the butt. You know, these people are fine YouTube people. It's great if you support them. I don't know any one of these people personally enough to say that that any one of them are worth throwing my life down for or my livelihood down for to defend in any way, shape, or form. I don't wish them any harm. I don't wish them any ill will. I'm just to the point where it's like if people would have blackmailed me over this, you're gonna have to try a little harder. I'm trying to think of what there would be something to blackmail me for. Even like I don't even think I could be blackmailed at this point. What are they gonna blackmail me for? Steve, the issue I have ongoing culture wars. People who are actually trans being used as pawns to push false narrative, brainwash people, manufacture outrage. I could say the same thing. One of my problems, and I'm going to agree with you on this one, Steve-O, in chat here. With the culture war right now, they use people like me, people like trans people, people of color. They use people to agree with, say, hey, look, here's our token gay, here's our token woman, here's our token this, here's our token that. And they prop you out to agree with them. And before you know it, you're a face of a movement, your picture's on a book, you're whatever. And you don't know what the hell you signed on for. A lot of my problem is I'm kind of a naive idiot. I'm in my own little head. I'm in my own little world.
Excellent!
Oh my God! You're talking so much sense, Mecca. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I forgot what I was saying. I'm still gonna have my shitty days. I know I'm gonna have my shitty days where I'm gonna be. Today's been miserable, crapping day. I know it. I'm moody and I'm irrational and I'm emotional. I'm probably coming up on menopause and I'm not gonna be very hormonally balanced in the next few years. I know that. What are we talking about? The hallmark of a cult is prohibition of dissent. Yeah.
Excellent!
I'm trying to think. What do I have that somebody could blackmail me over? Oh, pay me and what do they want? Do they want money? I don't have money. They want money. I don't think they want money. Okay, let's see what else they say. Did they respond? I like punishing toxic women like you. I like punishing toxic women like you to blackmail you. Okay, how? Am I gonna get crazy? Probably. Alright, let's see what else they say. You attack someone's dead child because it's something hurt your feelings. Oh no, it wasn't my feelings, and I didn't attack their dead child. And if he cared so much about his kid, he wouldn't have neglected her for, however many years to do movies. Now that that's out of the question. So is that what we decided? Is this a bot? Is this fake? They seem to care about how many subs I have, which makes me think that it's Chrissy Mayer, Frank Pellegrino. They're obsessed with sub counts. I whatever. I don't care what I had 60 or something. Good enough. Close enough. Is that it? Oh, that's it. I'm punishing people. Okay. You still a scum. You don't trash someone's dead child. I don't care if they hurt your feelings. A grown up and heard you insult the dead young students that was shot on you. Nothing but a coward. Oh. Believe me, toots. Believe BELIE me. Believe me. If Zach cared about her, he wouldn't have neglected her. Zach cared, he'd have spent more time. Making movies. And I didn't shoot the kids. I just didn't make a video on it. What are you gonna do? How you spell what are ya gonna do? Like seriously. Like seriously. Like seriously, who cares anymore? Who cares anymore? Like seriously, who cares anymore? Not too much. Like seriously, change the record. Get a new thing to be outraged by. Yawn. Where's my yawn? Yawn. So is this a bot then? Am I arguing with a bot? That's the note where I'm literally really shaking my fist in the air. That's a note. Which one? Habs won, Pittsburgh lost. The only thing that's getting accomplished by the majority of the country on both sides. The truth is a bitter pill. There can't be culture war without resentment politics. I'm kind of the point where I don't care about either side of the politics. You still a scum. And you still can't write. And you still can't write. You still can't write in proper English. When trying to blackmail someone who is laughing at you, saying you're punishing them, you have failed horribly. I know. Where did we come from with this? Where did we come from with this one? Like I just want to know where they came from. It's going to follow DJ, find the rabbit on Twitch, and have him say he's Corrito. Watch what happens. I don't understand that. I don't get it. It's like, what am I supposed to do about the 70,000th fucking school shooting? Shrug. Okay. They're a thing that bad people do. I mean, I don't get. What am I supposed to do? Literally don't care about it. I wasn't there. I don't own shooties. I'm not responsible. Yeah, like I didn't do it. Like seriously, I didn't do it. I don't own any guns. What am I supposed to do? Hooray! Amendment 2. Amendment 2. There. I made a statement there. You happy? There. You happy? Oh. She hates me with a passion. Who hates you with a passion? I don't even have any. You guys have better grammar. There was a 3-year scandal on Twitter about this. About what? Who's blackmailing you? Johnny Simpson here. So we're so disgusting. I'm trying to, because like I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this after how many years. So did we discover if this was He's no Johnny Fever, I can tell you that. So this is the one that goes by Alex Simpsons and every other stupid name. And this is the one that'll follow like Brie Larson only. So that's why I'm like, is this really a bot? This is the Brie bots, right? These are the bots. DJ, Father Rabbit, okay, Kristen Violet. I have no idea what you're talking about. Who? See, now I gotta look this up. What do you... I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they know what black... Well, that's the other thing. Like, okay, I'm being blackmailed. Now what? Now what? I'm sure I'm supposed... So, do I leave the money in the park? How? I'm being blackmailed. Make a joke and say the Marvels will be great. Oh, it probably will, actually. It's probably going to be fun. It's probably going to be Brie Larson doing interpretive dance for 2 hours. And you know what that's like when Brie Larson does interpretive dance? I mean, like, seriously.
Mystic, mystic, back, mystic, mystic, back, mystic back.
There she is, the grown toddler herself.
Kipper!
Hey, that crackhead. The crackhead they hired is the...
So in the future, there's absolutely no shame.
If it wasn't a Times Great Therapy for all of us when you reply, I suggest banning the bot. There's you can't. They just keep making. They're self-replicating. They're like, for the replicate. I can remember replicators. They're like the replicators from Stargate that just kind of self-replicate off of, yeah. Those are the things that replicated themselves. Okay, that one actually had stuff left. I'm feeling good, right? So the self-replicating replicator bots. I was actually looking for something and I can't find it. I lost it. Well, shit. That's alright. I don't care.
I don't have negative energies. I have loving energies. And this unicorn is gonna love all of my energies. And if she doesn't, then she can just go back to her sad little forest, okay?
Send a clip of Basmati Brie. I have. Where's the one she's riding in on her white horse? No, that's where she's screw the light bulb, pet the goat. Screw the light bulb, pet the goat. Screw the light bulb, pet the goat. That's literally how they taught her how to dance. Screw in the light bulb and pet the goat. See? She's screw the light bulb, pet the goat. Screw the light bulb, pet the goat. What kind of dance is she doing? This one. I don't want bots. Please don't. So did we figure out this is a bot? So this is what they want me to be blackmailed by. I don't know. You can't blackmail me if I just keep retweeting you. You can't blackmail somebody who it won't take. I'm sorry. It just, like, I don't care enough. So they want to blackmail me over this. They're mad I didn't care about the school shooting thing enough to have a reaction. I'm sorry. I'm desensitized to it. Am I allowed to be desensitized to it after, being about a block away from Columbine when it happened? Like, literally. So I'm allowed to be desensitized to it. Okay. Is it extortion? Well, what do they want, though? I don't know what they want, though. That's the thing. Right? It's is it this? Hey! It's a dump truck. What's that from? Oh, there's Baby Yoda. There he is. Yeah, you can't blackmail him when you publicly post it, too. That's the other thing. It's like, oh, I'm going to blackmail you. What's the threat? They're holding Riding Crop hostage. I don't know. I think that one broke. That's the one that broke.
So, Father of the Year, Zack Snyder here. Yes, it's a low-hanging one, and
Oh, I know. He doesn't care. If he did, he wouldn't have neglected her all those years.
Deserves it. He deserves to have a stuck into his and twisted just a little bit deeper.
It's censored, though.
Metaphorically, of course, not literally, not an actual one. Just with will is one thing, and then automatically they think you are.
This isn't bad at all.
Father of the Year, Zack Snyder here. Yes, it's a low-hanging one, and he
Yeah,
deserves
they
it.
have been for 3 years.
He does.
Oh, and then I didn't make a pro-gun video or something. I don't know. Blackmailing somebody by keeping something quiet could be thinking, yeah. Like, here, do you think it would work better to blackmail somebody with something that they don't want? I mean, because, like, if I really, really didn't want this shown, I wouldn't do a live stream talking about it. I mean, I'm clearly not going to care ever. There's never going to be a point in my life where I'm like, oh, I should never. No. Because the more you hold it against me, the more stubborn I'm going to be. And I'm going to say, no, you do not get to hold something against me for the rest of my life that I probably apologized for and deleted 2 years ago. Because if you're still holding me accountable for something that I apologized for and deleted 3 years ago, then I'm going to take my apology back. And I'm going to say, you know what? I don't apologize anymore. This wasn't that bad. Here it is. I don't care anymore. I unapologize. Bring it. I can take it. I'm a big girl. I've been through some stuff. It's okay. So I'm not gonna, like, care about this. Really, really don't. I don't care if I lose subs over this. Because my subscribers don't care. The subscribers who would have cared about this unsubscribed 3 years, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever year this was. They unsubscribed already then. Okay. Not only that. No, I apologized then, but when I deleted it, I said, you know what, I crossed the line, I'm sorry, or whatever it was. I unapologize. I'm not sorry anymore. I unapologize. Also, yay 2A, go Uvalde, 2A. Yeah, but that's years ago. Yeah, when your kid's favorite song is Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah, yeah, that's not musical taste. That's a cry for help that daddy has been ignoring me for my whole entire life to go make shitty movies that nobody likes. Yeah. You're absolutely right. So like I said, like, my real viewers don't care. I've been saying this forever. Hey audience, Fearless Mecha is back, and I'm not hiding anything from you. Not only that, seriously, whatever people are pretending to be offended by here, it's not as bad as when Nerdrotic let the Proud Boys urinate in his audience live on the air last week. If you want to hold anyone accountable for that, try them. I'm not even bothered. I want people to see this, and I want people to know that I was a dumb hothead who railed on directors in defense of people. No. I only rail on people when it affects me personally now. I only rail on people when it affects me personally. I don't defend random people I don't really know anymore. So I apologize for that. I apologize for taking this down. I really shouldn't have. I should have left this up. What else? I apologize for being crazy in 2020 when everybody did, and it took me a while to get over it because, you know, death will do that to a person. And if they can't get over that, you know, then they're no better than whatever they're trying to hold me accountable for. Whatever. Put it back up. I don't even know where the video is. I don't even know if I still have it. I might have deleted it. Let's see. Where did I edit it? I edited it on this machine. Actually, I might have it. What did where did you get the video from? I think I deleted it. Oh, fuck you, Zack Snyder. I will not be canceled. If I could do this in private, I would. Oh. Yeah, this is in 2021. Oh, and it took like months and months and months for them to yell at me. Oh, that's right. That's right. Where did you get the video from? It was up when I uploaded it way back when. Because I uploaded it originally because Zack Snyder called Geeks and Gamers all right after they raised all that money for him and he threw it in their face, right? Well, lo and behold, to me, they were going to throw everybody, like, they didn't want anybody to know this story. They didn't want anybody to know that he had denounced them. They didn't want anybody to know that it had gotten out, that he had thrown their money in their face, that he was a piece of shit. And he didn't want anybody to know that, Geeks and Gamers didn't want anybody to know that Zack Snyder was a piece of crap and didn't really want the money and didn't want anything to do with them or their audience. And, you know, so, yeah. To be honest, even the other side now says Snyder used the death of his daughter to push the Snyder Cut. Oh, yeah. And he used the death of his kid. Not only that, he used the death of his kid to push the Snyder Cut, which is a known fact now, too. Yeah, and let me see. I should gotta say that, too. Not only that. Yeah, besides. Literally of his daughter to push his Snyder Cut. After, you know, the neglect was most likely why she offed herself to begin with. I'll be mean and nasty. I don't even care at this point. You know, if you're going to keep attacking me after 3 fucking years for a movie I didn't even see all the way through because I fell asleep 3 times. Yeah, and that's what I was yelling at him for, is that he was calling them all racist white supremacists right there, here. And that's what I ended up yelling at him for way back then. But they kind of, well, the American ones kind of are. The American ones kind of are here. So here's what I said. Here, do you want to see the video? Here's the clip.
Deserves it. He deserves to have
yes, he does.
Stuck into his and twisted just a little bit deeper. Metaphorically, of course, not literally, not an actual one. Just with will is one thing, and then automatically they think you are. So, Father of the Year, Zack Snyder here. Yes, it's a low-hanging one, and he deserves it.
Yeah, I stand by that. That's a good video. I stand by that, except for I don't like defending those people. I don't stand by defending those people in the video. It's like the heel stream incident all over again. What happened? I had to laugh when he called them a hate group. Well, they kind of are now, though, with all this anti-trans shit. I mean, it's true, though. This anti-trans shit has been going too long. And Snyder did use bots. Not only that, Snyder used bots. Rolling Stone proved it. Here, let's find it. Rolling Stone Snyder bots. It's a Rolling Stone article. Fake accounts. Fake fucking counts. Yeah. Oh, who are your feelings? No, they ain't my feelings. All Snyder fans. Like, this Zack Snyder has no real fans. Zack Snyder has no real fans. Oh, I'm typing and you can't see it. I'm sorry. Zack Snyder has no real fans and uses dead kid to guilt trip, G-U-I-L-T, trip a studio into making a movie he was tossed off of for being crap to begin with. I'm more of a Tom Snyder fan. Yeah, there you go. Some people, if it's a person, they just don't learn from what they lost. Trust me, I learned from experience. Yeah. The Proud Boys cut Gavin out a while ago. Oh, I fell asleep watching the Snyder Cut. No, that was when Ethan Ralph raised money for the Children's Hospital, and the hospital refused the donation after the pressure. Is your writing crap? Do you have a roaster? I have a writing. I have it. I used it recently. I used it not too long ago. I just don't know where it is now. I can't really get up and move. I got the green screen and the cat's asleep. I should probably wrap pretty soon. Wrap up. It's 1 a.m. My sleep schedule's all off because of daylight savings. Isn't it? It's just awful. It's all over the place. It's garbage. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm getting over. Yeah, I didn't know Rob was streaming, so I'm sorry about that. I've been live 2 hours now. Holy shit. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. No, I do still use the writing crop. I'm just so to the point with. So yeah, did we figure out this is an actual bot then? This is just an AI? Am I keeping it up? I think I might, because I'm just tired of. At the very least, I'll. Oh yeah, and don't watch this. If you want the full unedited. Nope. I'm not making that same mistake. That part you can see. That part you can perfectly see, but we're not click and play over there. That part fully clothed, but once he stands up, oh, he shows it. Or he shows something that looks like it. And those fake ones don't look like that. I'm just tired of it. It's like, oh really? I don't care anymore. Great, I got the tail end of it. Well, thank you for hanging out. I know it's like super late or early as it is. You can see it fake on Rumble. I don't want to see it. And frankly, if he wants to urinate all over the audience, I am not that audience. I want an audience that isn't going to piss all over me. I want an audience who isn't going to try and get me to vote just because I get a kickback from the Daily Wire, because I don't. I would tell you if I did, because I cannot keep my mouth shut, and I do not. So, sleeping tomorrow, I don't know if I will be, but really good ones are pricey. Steve, it's not fake. I mean, I'll let you guys zoom in on it, but that one looked pretty real because there wasn't anywhere. Well, you could see the clear line of the flesh to the thing, but no, nobody wants to see it. And to be honest, why isn't that guy in jail rotting with the rest of the people? To be perfectly honest, I don't know. See, I don't bring those type of people on my channel, but there he is. The Zack Snyder's are replaced by the Guardians of the Galaxy guy. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind. He'll probably make him more money. And then he can piss off all the people who are gonna secretly see. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. They're gonna say, "Oh, James Gunn, pedo." They're gonna complain about James Gunn, but they're all gonna go watch his movies because they love his movies. They loved Guardians of the Galaxy. They don't care what he said or did. They're all closet hypocrites. And the Guardians of the Galaxy movies are gonna make a ton of money. This next Guardians of the Galaxy movie is gonna make a ton of money. You know it is, because it's gonna be good. Because it looks good. And they're promoting the crap out of it. So they're not going to boycott it, right? There is a possibility, though, that the crazy people, like the people on this stream, are going to tell you that it's bad because they're going to find, here's an identity politics thing, here's a male bashy thing, that. So there is a possibility. There's a possibility that they're going to find a way to convince people not to watch it. However, if it's just genuinely good, they're not going to be able to twist it at all. So it doesn't matter if Gunn is, because the rest of the world doesn't care about that. I think. Does everybody love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies? I think they do. I mean, I like the second one, and I didn't like the first one at all. Got a new movie coming out called Guardians of the Neighborhood. Like giving Disney any money since 2015. See, and then I don't think you're probably gonna, if you haven't given him any money since 2015, that was like Force Awakens, so yeah, they're not counting on your revenue probably. So I don't think it'll hurt that much for. Sadly, I hate to burst people's bubbles. I think Disney's gonna be fine. Sadly, I'm just gonna have more fun with my entertainment. Like I'm like I said, I'm not letting this stuff do anything other than like be a thing that makes me giggle. So if somebody wants to quote unquote punish me for what? What are they punishing me for? I don't think they understand what punishment means. I think they don't know what blackmail means. I think that if they want to know what blackmail, if they want to blackmail me, they're gonna have to try a little bit harder than using a video that I already have live, right? I think they're gonna have to try a little bit harder than that. So, what do you guys think? Should I leave this live? I might as well. Let me see. How demonetized is it? It is a little bit demonetized, but that's okay. Being attacked by the worst blackmailer ever. I should put blackmailer ever. Oh, it does have ever. Okay. Don't know about the LA movie. Looks like it will make money as Guardians. I doubt it'll be even Indiana Jones will break even. Becca's a cougar. Am I that old? Maybe. Please keep it. All right. It's not gonna get any ad revenue, but if you guys want to comment or watch it, sure. I like I said, I don't care about the ad revenue right now. Whatever. The less money I make, the less money in taxes I gotta pay next year. So whatever. I'll be fine. The universe always takes care of me. I don't care about this. I really don't. I wish I did. I really, really did. I really wish I could get up the nerve or energy or something to what am I gonna do? I don't even know what the video was called at this point. I care so little. It's like, oh, I got backlash, let me delete it. I apologized and now I take it back. I'm not sorry anymore. What else? Do I need to recap anything else? Because I'm getting a little loopy and tired. Thank you so much. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna probably hit the place tomorrow. We'll try and do some What the Dub or something fun. It's sad really. I would flip the bird towards a bot. Oh, I've responded. I like to argue. So a lot of the time, like, I know that if I can just be VA to something, oh boy, you have me, that just lets it all out and I'm fine for the day. So thank you for being a punching bag. Thank you. The video is unlisted and not public yet. Oh, go ahead. Oh, go ahead, do. Oh, go ahead. I would love a copy. I should never have unlisted it. Never have deleted it. In fact, here's my video. In fact, here it is. Here it is there. In fact, I'll play it for you. I'll post it so you don't have to. There you go. Is that it? Is that how I have to be? There you go. Incel Zach's daughter proof. Also, go ahead. I should never delete it. In fact, I'll post it so you don't have to. There you go. Now, I'm tired of this. I don't care. I am not somebody who's out there trying to do the think of the children or re-groomers or no, I don't give a flying flippity flip about that. I'm here to make fun of the entertainment and make entertainment entertaining, because when they can't, I have to. So that's a good catchphrase. Somebody clip that and send it to me. I will see you guys on the next video, live stream or wherever. Bye.